Hello and a very warm welcome. Charles Leclerc on pole for the Bahrain Grand Prix. A bit of a Bahrain specialist. Yes, he is. Yeah, crazy. Been a pretty tough day. As for those who don't know, I got a positive test this morning, so yeah, just gonna have to chill at home. Positive COVID test. But Formula One, I'm not feeling too great, but it's Formula One, I have to react. So, yeah, Leclerc on pole. It's a horror debut by George Russell. What is that? I am a massive fan of George Russell, but P9 out qualified by the guy who you replaced. Come on, George. What is that about? So, jumping into Q1 and Daniel Ricciardo got knocked out. Of course, he missed the testing with a COVID case, and then a lot of issues, water leaks, etc. Hulkenberg actually beat Stroll. I did call that in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, but that's a horror quali by Aston Martin to be both knocked out in Q1. Jumping into Q2 and McLaren's day topped off. Ricciardo's knocked out in Q1, Norris out in Q2, and Kevin Magnussen, the star. And then right at the end, Leclerc got pole, and Kevin Magnussen stopped at turn 1, was suffering with hydraulic issues. And this will give us an idea of the pecking order. Now we know it's Ferrari, the top three, whatever order, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes. I've not got a clue about the midfield. Because you go down, you've got an Alpine in the mix, a Haas, AlphaTauri. Incredible. Star of quali, Kevin Magnussen. He's come in he's come in on short notice and he's done a cracking job. Unbelievable. A Haas in Q3. When have we ever seen that recently? Yeah, Hulkenberg did a great job replacing Vettel. Yeah. P1 Charles Leclerc. We know he's a Bahrain specialist and he's proved it again. Yeah, Ferrari on pole. We were excited about Ferrari this year and it's paid off. P2 Max. I thought he was guaranteed for pole, beaten by the Monegasque. P3 Carlos Sainz. He had provisional pole, but Leclerc and Max went faster. P4 Perez. Really struggles on a Saturday, doesn't he? P5 Lewis Hamilton. Mercedes were not sandbagging. Miles off. They've got a lot of work to do, Mercedes. P6 Valtteri Bottas. That is an absolute stellar effort. I mean, Alfa Romeo, he's qualified P6 and he's actually qualified ahead of the guy who took his seat. 7th star of quali Kevin Magnussen. Outstanding. 8th Fernando Alonso. 9th George Russell. That is a horrible debut by George Russell. I'm a massive fan of his. I think he's going to push Hamilton. That is an awful debut. 10th Pierre Gasly. 11th Esteban Ocon. 12th comes Mick Schumacher. Haas have got a lot of pace. 13th Lando Norris. Horrible day for McLaren. 14th Alex Albon. Now that's a fantastic effort by the Thai driver. I genuinely thought Albon would get beat by Latifi early on, and he's hammered Latifi. 15th Guan Yu Zhou on debut. 16th Yuki Tsunoda. 17th Nico Hulkenberg comes in and beats Lance Stroll. 18th Ricciardo. Missed testing, COVID, lot of issues. 19th Stroll, humiliation. And 20th and last is Latifi. Latifi's not good enough at this level. He's out of his depth. Yeah. I mean, he's got to beat Albon, Latifi, and he doesn't. I can't wait for the race tomorrow. We've got no idea. But it could be Leclerc Max, and it could be an absolute epic. yeah, just gonna chill out, try and get feeling a bit better. But it's Formula One, so I've got a lot of motivation, but yeah, I'm not feeling too great. So I enjoyed that quali, and it is genuine. Ferrari on pole, Red Bull in the mix. Mercedes have got work to do, and the midfield's so up in the air with like Magnussen and Bottas doing well. But star of the session is Kevin Magnussen. Wow. Join me tomorrow for race reaction, and do tickle the like button, please, because yeah, I've actually got COVID and I'm doing Formula One videos. So that is commitment. Leclerc on pole for the Bahrain Grand Prix. I can't wait for the race tomorrow. Honestly, I really can't.